Hey everyone, David Hill here. So I was thinking about this show I watched, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and it was called Patriot. It wasn't The Patriot, it was Patriot. It was a TV show. And the premise of this show was there was this main character, his name was John, he was some kind of secret agent, and he had this mission, and in order to succeed at this mission, he had to get a job at this piping company somewhere in the Midwest. I think it was like Michigan. And he had to make this fake resume and pretend that he was this industrial engineer, this really high-level industrial engineer. So anyway, he faked his resume, he got the job. And I remember at some point early on in this season, the CEO or someone high up in this company started to suspect that John didn't really know what he's talking about. That he started to suspect maybe this guy isn't this highly qualified industrial engineer. And at a staff meeting, the CEO starts throwing out questions to John using all of these really fancy, complicated words that only an industrial engineer that specializes in the piping industry would know. And I could remember I almost, started to sweat a little bit as I'm thinking, oh my gosh, how is John going to get out of this situation? How is he going to fake his way through this? Well, it's interesting because land development is the same way. In land development, there are things that you need to know. There are abbreviations and acronyms and definitions. There are things like plats and approved plats and preliminary plats and layouts and proposed layouts and CIPs and TSPs, PLAs, SDCs, SDC credits, entitlements, conditions of approval. The list goes on and on. There are a lot of things you need to know. And here's the thing. They're important to know because, as you know, we put together land deals, and our buyers of those land deals, well, they're developers. And in order to efficiently and effectively become a land acquisition expert and be in the place where you can communicate with these developers, you have to speak their language. You have to know what all of these things mean. You have to know how the process works. And that's exactly where our course comes in. Land Deals Revealed, the idea behind it was Cody and I took our, 18 years of experience now, and we packaged it all up and put it on a platter, and we're handing it to you. And I know we spend a lot of time talking about the returns that we make and the kinds of deals that we put together, and it's all great. But without the knowledge, without knowing how the whole thing works, you can never become a land acquisition specialist. Well, I take that back. You can become a land acquisition specialist without taking our course. The thing is that you're going to go through a ton of issues. You're going to go through a ton of learning moments, a ton of mistakes made, much like the things that happened to us back in the early days of 2002. You're going to go through those same pain points. And with our program, Land Deals Revealed, it's all there to help you avoid all of those expensive and difficult and painful learning moments and get you up to speed as a land acquisition specialist. So if you'd like to check us out, you can. We have a presentation video. It's at vestrite.com/action. And give it a watch. We walk you through our blueprint. We walk you through our strategies. And if it's something that you're interested in, you'll be able to reach out and connect with us with a phone call. So I'll end it there, but here's the thing to remember. To become a land acquisition specialist, you need to know the lingo. You need to understand how it works. All right, guys. Catch you in the next one.